First, the news headline. Governor Laganesan praises Commonwealth Games medalist Mirabai Bindyarani. Hello and welcome to MAMI TV English News Update. This is ROMEE NINGOMBAM. Now the news in details. Governor of Manipur Laganesan has lauded Saikhom Mirabai Chanu for winning gold and Bindyarani Sorokhaibam for winning silver medals in the Commonwealth Games 2022. In his message, the governor expressed happiness over Saikhom Mirabai Chanu and Bindyarani Sorokhaibam for winning gold and silver medals in the Commonwealth Games held at Birmingham in weightlifting category, opening the first medal account of the country. They both have made India proud in general and Manipur in particular by these achievements, which will act as an inspiration for their colleagues and juniors. As such, Governor Laganesan conveyed his best wishes to keep up the good work and earn many more medals in their future career. Kukching Municipal Council blamed outside interference for the reason of not being able to pay the salaries for sanitary workers in Kukching district. Addressing a press meet held at the office of Kukching Municipal Council, caretaker chairperson of the council, Naurem Sanjit Kumar, said, markets and alleys of Kukching district have not been cleaned as sanitary workers of the council stopped their work since June 21. The revenue accounts of these workers were frozen due to some false information while trying to extend their work order, which ended in May. Their salaries have been pending as their accounts were frozen due to a case at Vigilance and Anti-Corruption Cell and High Court by some individuals. Sanjit Kumar drew the attention of the concerned authorities to teach those individuals for spreading false information.
Municipal Council की मतकता Vigilance Anti-Corruption Cell दा delegation यम तोक्सिनबा गुलोनेना सब जुडिस ओइना High Court सु सिगी मतंग सिदा delegation तोक्सिनबा माइना परम चादब मोंगदा प्रजागी थबक तौजरिबा अंगम थाकता कचिंग Municipal Council ना तमतमगी award कया सु फंगुना award कया सु चाहि कुदिमकी लोगदुना स्वास्थ्य भारत मिशन की खादा स्वास्थ्य सर्वेक्षण की 2018 lagi 2022 bawa award longnabagi kanna punai ngai cher asida param chada ba mawongda anti social oiba delegation kya tosilapasi aibutibani.
Lilong Local Council of Kanglei People Against Narcotics and Psychotropic Substances, Kanglei Panas, detained 30 people for using drugs from different parts of Lilong from June 29 to 31. In a press release, President of Kanglei Panas Thobal District Council, KH Liaquat Ali, said they recovered 10 grams of heroin from 4 persons, while 5 of them were handed over to their guardians. The remaining 25 people were admitted to the rehabilitation center with the consent from their families. The drugs recovered from them were destroyed in front of the media. Kanglei Panas sought the support of all the clubs, organizations and women folk to wipe out drug users and sellers from every locality. A team of Special Malaria Unit More and volunteers of Khongnang Thabalaikai under the supervision of Technopal District Malaria Department took up precautionary measures against dengue at More border town. They conducted surveys at More Market, Dramasa Laikai and Tali Road Laikai, sprayed larvicide and smoke fogging. I'll be right back after a short commercial break. Please stay tuned.
Welcome you all to Lunako Residential School at Chanung, Imphal East. an exclusive co-education residential school located on a sprawling 50-acre campus, will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. First academic session will begin in April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Hurry up for registration.
Imphal Valley School, Khabam Mantripukri has open admission for Class 11 Science, Arts and Commerce. We provide scholarships, affordable fees, well-trained teachers and low students intake. We also have top-notch classrooms, learning conducive environment, student-centric learning, well-blended co-curricular activities and well-equipped labs. For further details, please contact us at our given contact number or visit our website at www.ivs.ac.in. So come and enroll quickly.
Welcome back after the break. A discussion has been listed in both houses of the parliament today on the issue of price rise, nearly 2 weeks since the commencement of the monsoon session. Lok Sabha has listed the discussion on the issue today under Rule 193, while it will be discussed in Rajya Sabha on 2nd August under Rule 176. The notice for discussion on the same was given by Shiv Sena MP Vinayak Raut and Congress MP Manish Tiwari in the lower house, that is the Lok Sabha. The notice in the upper house, Rajya Sabha, was served by NCP MP Fozia Khan. The Enforcement Directorate arrested Shiv Sena leader Sanjay Raut at midnight after questioning for over 6 hours in the Patra Chol land scam case. However, Raut claimed he is innocent and is being framed. MP Sanjay Raut said there was a conspiracy going on to weaken Shiv Sena in Maharashtra. Raut was earlier summoned by the probe agency on July 20, which he skipped and informed through his lawyers that due to the ongoing parliament session, he could appear only after August 7. He had recorded his statement once on July 1. The ED had attached Raut's properties in Dadar and Alibag in the case. Meanwhile, protests erupted in various parts of the country after the central agency turned up the heat on Sanjay Raut. Shiv Sena workers protested in parts of Jammu and Pune against the ED action. The ED seized cash worth around 11.50 lakh rupees from Sanjay Raut's residence on Sunday during the raid conducted in connection with the Patra Chol land scam case. India recorded a total of 16,464 new COVID-19 cases with 24 deaths in the last 24 hours. This took the total tally of COVID-19 cases to 4.40 crore, while the active cases increased to 1.43 lakh according to the data updated by Union Health Ministry. The death count climbed to 5.26 lakh with the new deaths. The active cases comprise 0.33% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate was recorded at 98.48%, the Health Ministry said. An increase of 313 cases has been recorded in the active COVID-19 case load in a span of 24 hours. The daily positivity rate was also recorded at 6.01%, while the weekly positivity rate at 4.80%. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has surged to 4.33 crore, while the case fatality rate was recorded at 1.2%. On the other hand, according to the ministry, 204.34 crore doses of COVID vaccine have been administered in the country under the nationwide COVID-19 vaccination drive. After a successful day out in the Commonwealth Games on Sunday, 31st July, India is up for yet another eventful day as the likes of the Indian hockey team and table tennis team, among others, take the field today. The day starts off with Ajay Singh in the weightlifting discipline in a gold medal match at 2 p.m. India have done exceptionally well in this discipline, picking up 6 medals already. But the major events of today will be India's team events, where they will look to secure their qualification in the final. The mixed badminton and the men's table tennis teams will be raring to go after putting up great performances in the previous rounds. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said his government was ordering the mandatory evacuation of people in the eastern Donetsk region, scene of fierce fighting with Russia. In an address, Zelensky also said the hundreds of thousands of people still in combat zones in the larger Donbass region, which contains Donetsk as well as the neighboring Luhansk region, needed to leave. The more people leave Donetsk region now, the fewer people the Russian army will have time to kill, he said, adding that residents who left would be given compensation. Separately, domestic Ukrainian media outlets quoted Deputy Prime Minister Irina Verenchuk as saying the evacuation needed to take place before winter begins since the region's natural gas supplies had been destroyed. Zelensky said hundreds of thousands of people were still living in areas of Donbass where fighting was fierce. It is not the first time Ukrainian authorities have called for civilians to evacuate areas they control in Donetsk, and John Herbst, a former US ambassador to Ukraine, told Reuters it could be due to expectations of heavy fighting rather than fuel shortages. And before we wind up the headline once again. Governor Laganation praises Commonwealth Games medalist Mirabai Bindyarani. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for MAMI TV English News Update. Thank you for tuning in.
HIV IBC lambi mari khaktada miyoy amadagi amada sindui
HIV positive oiba mama mapadagi machada
sakhangdaba miyoy singa kondom yaudana yuman mari thamba matamda HIV sandui
mi amaga yatum siren waiduna sizinabada HIV sandui
ana layengda ikapa matamda HIV test tobada ikaplabadi HIV sandui
jang naina amadi niyom chumna kondom sizinabana HIV dagi ngakthokpam
sexual transmitted infection STI
haibadi pinungi laina dagi sungar thokpangami
aduga angang pamdrabadi kondom sizinabio
HIV haiba virus asina mipung khudimakta sokhali
masigi namkhai leite chahi laining kanglup natraga nupa nupi angang khaidi
masina mi amadagi amada mathang sendokpa ngami
aina dombu sinari HIV test tongnabagi damakta aina dombu sinari kondom sizinabagi damak
aina dombu singnari nasabu HIV dai kanjanaba HIV AIDS ki maramda hena kupamorong khangnabagi damak
AIDS toll free number 1097 da phone tobi
English Hindi natraga Manipuri de wari saba yagani
nako AIDS app su download tobiu amadi sizinabio
Ruda Academy, affiliated to CBSE Delhi, Thobal Wangmataba, Thobal, Manipur. Admission open for class 11 Arts and Sciences stream 2022-23. CBSE Amadi Atopa board sing the Tamlapa Satra Singidamak, Makhal Makha Kayagi Kudong Chaba Pizari. School facilities are separate boarding facilities for both boys and girls, vehicle services, NCC classes 6 to 12, art and music classes 2 to 12, special coaching classes for competitive examination. Admission ke Aroiba Matam 30 July 2022. Form from school counter. Online registration ki damak website www.rudaacademy.com da changbiyo.
Ichabu mahi tamhanba haibasi mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudoni. Slopland Public School, biggest and the finest residential school Manipurgi oina lemjaningai oiraba mahei tampam ama oiriba khwaidigi chunaraba mafamda semgatlaba CBSE de affiliate toba higher secondary school oiri ichasingbu admission tawidana mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudol oibiu ichagi phajabalam chat sajat ki ahongbadu ubiu Slopland Public School Khongjom
Apex Public School, Santnagar, Delhi 110084, CBSE affiliated. Admission open for 2022-23 session for classes 5 to 9 and 11 for all streams, science, commerce and humanities. Hostel facilities available for both girls and boys of classes 5 to 9 and 11 at affordable price. Features are highly qualified teaching staff, wide variety of sports activities, audio-visual smart classes, world-class infrastructure. For local information, please contact 9899 699 355.
Tami Infotech, Hafiz Sapta Minuthong near Traffic Island. Store asida CCTV camera installation amadi servicing ahongba mamalda fangbigani. Laptop, desktop, printers amasung makal khudingmaki accessories fangbigani loinana servicing gi khudong chabasu legani. Laptop brand makal suna wholesale rate leibagi khudong chabasu pizari. Akupa marol gi damak 78990 80602 amasung 8787